First steps that I decided needed to be done was to paint the bus, change the color, because in the state of Ohio you're not allowed to drive a school bus around school bus yellow unless you're actually using it to transport students. Oh, hello. This is Egyptian Finger. He's saying hello. Good to see you, Egyptian. He bites if he doesn't get acknowledged pretty quickly, so no. So the first step was to take off the reflectors on the bus. So it's just stickers. Still got them on this side. It's just a sticker on there. So they're actually fairly easy to peel off with my fingernail. I get the edge started and then I kind of pull at it, and it takes usually a bigger chunk than that. But it peels up a decent sized chunk. But I did find that it makes it a whole lot easier to peel off and quicker if I use a heat gun. So I used a heat gun for the other side after I got about halfway through just picking at it with my fingernail. Then I decided to add the heat gun. And it helped out a lot, but I got done with one side and then I got distracted and I set it down on the ground and I left it there overnight. I forgot about it. And then it rained. So the heat gun is okay, but I have been banned from using the heat gun at this time. So I'm back to picking it by hand. But the smaller reflector strips on the back, and there are also some on the front, they're a lot different. They're really brittle. I'm not really sure why, but it's not the same. You can't pick off an edge and then pull off a whole bunch of it. So whenever you pick at it, it just kind of flakes off like that. So there's like a hard top layer, and then underneath is like the sticker part. It's almost like a little, I don't know what kind of material that is, but you can see it there. So what I'm doing to get this off, and it's much more time consuming than the wider reflector strips. So I'm just picking off the top layer with my fingernails, but you could also do it with one of those little plastic paint scraper things. But I'm just doing it with my fingernails right now because I'm not in the mood to run to Walmart to get the plastic paint scrapers at the moment. But after I get all this top layer off, then I am going to sneak out the handy heat gun and run down the road and get the plastic paint scraper. It's important to get the plastic and not the metal because the metal will deeply scratch the paint, which we are going to, after I get all the reflectors off, I am going to sand the top layer of the paint, but wouldn't want it to get really deep cuts in it, which the metal paint scraper would give. So with the heat gun then, I'm hoping and thinking that, see, here's where I got a lot of that off already. Once I apply heat to this kind of more flexible, almost like a plastic type of layer, once it's heated up, I'll be able to use the little plastic paint scraper to just scrape this right off of there. Still undecided how I'm gonna do that, if I'm gonna drag out a ladder or get on the roof. But, so that's it. That's what I'm doing now. Hopefully it won't take too awful long. I forgot about the emergency exit stickers on the other side, so I'll have to get those.